Hypothesis is a social annotation tool with which you can annotate web pages without changing them. It's very easy to use. This is the initial page, and you simply have to create a free account and then add to your browser the extension that you need, either for Chrome or for other browsers, and then start annotating. What does it mean exactly to annotate? Let me give you an example. Let's imagine, for example, you're teaching a clear lesson in English about philosophy, and in particular about David Hume. So you want to encourage your students to directly do their own research and to study on a web page, for example, in this case, taken from Stanford Encyclopedia. So you simply open the page, and then here at the top of the page, you will have the icon of hypothesis that you will have added to your own browser. So to activate it, you simply click on it, and you will see that it says hypothesis is active on this website. Then at this point, if you click on the eye icon, now it's not very useful because you don't have any highlights yet, but if you reopen the same page, you will be shown exactly what you have highlighted. And by clicking on this icon, you may add a new page note. Let's go in order. Normally, what happens when your students are studying on a document, they have the option of highlighting it or adding notes. So it works in exactly the same way, but in this case, you are changing your own web page without changing the original one. For example, if you want to highlight moral philosophy, you simply click on it, and then you will have two options, annotate or highlight. If you click on highlight, you will simply use it as a normal highlighter. If instead, let's take another point, you want to annotate it, it means that you can leave your own comment. And this is a very useful tool because you can either make your document public, as you see here at the top of the page, or decide to create a new private group by assigning them a name, and then you can share it with your students. But even if you simply make it public, in this way your students will be able to see your notes that you're going to write here. And then your students at the same time are going to be able to reply to your notes and to leave their own comments. And this is very useful for shared learning and creating collaborative tasks. Also to guide you students, especially when they have to learn on their own with distance learning. Now again, before you post your comment, you have to remember to post it to public if you want your students to be able to see it. Last but not least, remember that you can also use hashtags to annotate something that is of particular interest to you and your students. And in this way, it will be also easier to organize your own annotations. Let me give you an example. For example, if you want to annotate this sentence, and we are going to give them the task empiricism, then by clicking on post on public, can you see that empiricism is going to appear bigger, and therefore when your students go through the file, it's going to be easy to find what they're looking for. So I hope that this video was useful and that you will find many ways of using hypotheses in your own lessons.